So let's start right off with the model. The thing that I really like about the triad model is that it takes away a lot of the, let's see, the what the fuck just happened problem. Who's talked to a girl and go, what was that, right? Only 4 people. Amazing, amazing. Everybody else, this is refresher. Good times. So the thing about it is, the greatest thing that I got from my Love Systems Bootcamp was the ability to go, okay, here's what happened. Here's where I screwed up. Here's what I can do differently next time. And that's the real utility of what this thing is, this core of everything we teach, is that over time, the quicker you memorize this, the quicker that you're going to have the ability to look at what happened, diagnose it, find out your patterns, zero in on them, adjust your behavior accordingly, and move forward with greater success. All right? Now, this is one of the, I have sort of 3 overarching models that I consider for game. This is the most technical and the most sort of like, this is the one that's going to give you zero in, and where my illustrious boss was talking about the science of it. This is one of the most handy tools, all right? So you have the emotional progression model, you have the logistical progression model, and you have the physical progression model. Now, nail that in your brain as soon as possible, because that is the key to all this stuff. It doesn't matter whether you're famous, it doesn't matter whether you're super powerful, it doesn't matter whether you are super rich, it doesn't matter whether, everybody plays the same model. That's why this is so cool. All right, so the first thing we're going to talk about is the physical progression model. The physical progression model is, it's an interesting thing to teach, because I like to think of this as the model that gives the most to reality. Because I can tell you what social, friendly, romantic, and sexual touching are, kind of, right? Social touching, let's say social touching is what you can do with a stranger. Social touching, which is kind of the upper echelon of social touching, is the upper echelon of what you can get away with at work. Social touching is what you could probably get away with, say, a certain amount of social touching with your boss. Okay? Good enough. Friendly touching. Well, you probably can't wrap your arm around your boss like a headlock. You know, it's friendly touching, okay? At some point, dancing is friendly touching, but there's definitely dancing that becomes romantic touching, right? If I put my arm around one of you, right, one of my former students in here, I'm like, hey, what's up, buddy? That's friendly touching, right? If I leave it there, it's not, okay? And then sexual, let's just say blanket, sexual touching is anything after, let's go for anything after kissing. We'll call that sexual touching. Now, the reason I'm being so abstruse in talking about this is because the point of the physical progression model is that there is a distance between holding a girl's hand and putting your penis in her mouth. There's something that happens between those two things, right? Okay, that's the point. Because we say to guys, you need to touch early, and you need to touch often. We say this, touch early, touch often, touch everyone, and touch first, all this good stuff. I'm sure people are going to hammer these things. We're going to talk about it in the breakout room. But then we get guys, and they come up, and they're like, hey, what's up? Hey, what's up? Yeah, I know, you're cool. Yeah, whatever. I don't like you. I do like you. I don't like, they play, like they're doing, the words are solid, right? And they don't escalate at all. They don't test for any more compliance. They don't test to see if they can get away with anything more. And so the point of the physical progression model is that you want to see what you can get away with. You want to see how far you can go. And moreover, while you're learning, I want you to test boundaries like crazy. I want you to be the creepy, touchy guy. I want you to be like, get thrown out of places for being horrible.